Hi there, it's Susan from SusanWinter.net. Thanks for coming to my channel. So I want to talk about a breakup, a very specific time period, and why it is so unbelievably excruciating. During the honeymoon phase, that means the first getting to know them up till about 6 months. It's my belief that this is the most devastating time to experience a breakup, because you're still working your way toward partnership. You are on the ascension, like a roller coaster, and you're going up, up, up. In the honeymoon phase, there's a lot of forward momentum. You're getting to know them, and you're probably driving yourself toward wanting partnership. You either have just become a couple, you are on your way to becoming a couple, or you've had the most delicious few months of being a couple. Now, in the honeymoon phase, everything is hot. Your energy, your vibes, your hormones are exploding because this is a new person that holds endless possibilities. You don't know them yet. They haven't disappointed you yet. They haven't let you down. Everybody is on their best behavior. And it is my belief that it's because of these factors that you can experience the most excruciating heartache that you can't even rationalize to yourself. Because in theory, you know you don't know them that well, but your emotions are so profound for this new relationship that you're starting to think you're nuts, and you're not nuts. You've just fallen into a ditch and you have seen the best of them. What you're going to have to do to get out of it, to get your healing, is to be very clear on the fact that you've only seen a portion of your mate. You were showing up as your best self. They were showing up as their best self. And so all of the things that you idealize, that you filled in the blanks, you think they're wonderful because they do this and that, and they volunteer at the animal shelter, and they do this, and it's so wonderful, and they're so ambitious. You're seeing the first side of that situation. You're not seeing the factors and how it plays out behind it. So the very things that you so admire about them, that you're building this huge dream around, you see, we fill in the rest of it. We get a few little pieces of the puzzle and we fill in all the sides to the story we want to make. That's how we fall in love. It's part of the deal. It kind of grabs us and pulls us in. So you have been filling in the story. You don't see that this wonderful trait that they have, you don't see the backside of it. I did a video a while back called Why the Draw is the Drawback. So you haven't lived the backside of this, that they're so ambitious and work, and they never spend time for you once they've caught you, okay? Now, you're not going to get a lot of support from your friends, because honestly, they're like trying to figure out why you're having such a crazy reaction to somebody you didn't know that well. And you're going to beat yourself up, okay? Remember, you didn't know the rest of them. And the trick I'd like you to do right now, if you're going through this, is I want you to think honestly, think hard, and think honestly about the red flags that you saw, but you blew past them. You saw the way they snapped at the waiter, but you're like, oh, but they were stressed with work. And you saw the time that they jumped out of bed after you just had sex and, I don't know, went and did something on their computer and felt disconnected, but you blew it off. I want you to remember the things you were trying to forget, because now they're going to help you. And I want you to get a piece of paper out and write them down. And I want you to take a look at this and ask, and what does that mean? And if they did this, does it mean they would do that? What would I imagine that would become a year from now, 5 years from now? This is how you deconstruct that myth, where you put them on the pedestal to be the perfect partner because you didn't know them. And I wish that people would talk about this more, because I don't hear relationship experts giving you guys much support on it. It's horrible. It's where we make them into our perfect mate. And we've got every reason to believe that, because they haven't shown us anything to the contrary yet. Have faith. Follow my instructions, do that, and you will feel an immediate sense of relief. Understand there's nothing wrong with you. You fell for the greatest part of them. You don't have enough information to have made less of it, okay? It's going to feel more painful. It's on your end to fill in the blanks of what you didn't see, but were actually there. So do that work for yourself, and by the end of maybe about 15 or 20 minutes, sitting down with a piece of paper or doing it on the computer, or even doing it in your head, you're going to feel a lot more release. I wish you well. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Come to my website. Lots of videos, podcasts, great interviews with my colleagues. Please hear that. And tune into the Susan Winter Show on iTunes. Subscribe to this channel and let me know exactly what you'd like me to talk about in these videos. Thanks a lot.